Welcome to the Cardinal Sports Network's presentation of basketball at Trinity Valley Community College. We are coming to you live from Leon's Missouri Court at historic Cardinal Gym, where this afternoon in a Region 14 conference contest, the 6th-ranked Cardinals, 17-4 overall, take on the Angelina College Roadrunners, 12-9 overall. I'm Benny Rogers. I'm joined by Tim Howard. And Tim, as I bring you in here, if anybody's expecting a track meet in this one is going to be disappointed, I'm afraid, because I'm afraid this is going to be a knockdown, drag-out, low-scoring game.
You're definitely right. Both these teams are not wanting to get up and down the floor. They're going to pound in the paint and make the most of every opportunity.
And the thing about this, we saw the Cardinals play that type of game Wednesday night over in Kilgore, and they lost 55-49. So it is bounce back time for the Cardinals.
Yeah, you if you missed that game, it's one the Cards are going to look back on and be like, we should have had it, could have had it, did not get it. But let me preface that or follow that up. No panic in Athens, Texas. This team's fine. 3 of these Valley boys have wore the crown, from last year.
Absolutely, and Greg Hires won 2 of them as a coach.
I was going to say, so you want to peak when it matters, and there's, again, no they still hold all the face cards.
The thing about it is, and Greg Hire will tell you this, in fact, he told me this at Cardinal Pride back on this past Tuesday, the thing he's wanting to see from this team that he's not seeing is consistency.
Consistency, yeah.
You've got to have that level of play across the board like we saw last year. You can't be up one game, mediocre the next game, semi-up the next game, and up the third game.
That's true, and I don't know if he said it, but I know he believes this. Championships use adversity as fuel, and that win the other night. Take nothing away from Kilgore, they fought their way to it, got it, but that gives them an opportunity now, Trinity Valley, to take that adversity and use it as fuel and see if they can't propel themselves to some big moments here against Angelina today.
But it goes without saying that Angelina is a very good team. Now, they've not had the season they had last year. They're 12-9. But last year, you got to remember, this team went to the Elite 8 at the national tournament.
I was going to say, you have 3 teams in Region 14. There were 2 of them in the Final Four, 3 in the Elite 8. That says a lot about Region 14. So to go on the road and not be able to get the dub is not the end of the world. But this Angelina team wants to have something to say about it today.
No doubt about it. And all that you said is true, but that also means, though, the premium is going to be on winning the regional tournament, because there may not be any at-larges guaranteed if you keep having slippage, as we've seen from the Cardinals.
Yeah, it is going to be one of those things where you've got to take care of business, and to get in the right spot in that tournament, you would rather have that bye in the first round.
And listen to these games that are on tap today.
Oh, man.
Listen to these games that are on tap today. You got Angelina up here.
Yeah.
Paris is at Lamar State, Port Arthur. Pinola's at Navarro. TJC's at Glenn, and Kilgore's at Lee. My goodness alive. What a Saturday afternoon of Region 14 basketball.
I'd love for Lee to defend the home court there, which is where the regional tournament will be, correct?
Absolutely, and the Cardinals will finish the season up down the Lee with making up their game that was iced out against Lee on March the 8th. March the 8th, they will go down there and play, and the regional tournament starts the following Tuesday at Baytown. They will play Lee twice in 8 days, as a matter of fact.
Wow, you think about that? That's a.
Of course, you turn it around. Lee's got to play the Cardinals for two times in 8 days.
That's true. It's going to be a fun afternoon, though, regardless of what's happening in late February and March. It's all about to come to life here.
Well, it really is. But really, folks, now, as soon as I've set you up for a slugfest, not literally a slugfest, but scoring-wise, points hard to come by, it'll turn into a track meet.
Yeah, both of these teams love to scrap, fight, claw, grind. It's a good way of describing them.
Look at Angelina's averages. They're averaging 61 points a game and giving up 59.1.
There's not a lot of room for error.
And that's when you get 12-9 out of it.
Absolutely.
Right there. Now let's pay attention to Stephanie Gady, the public address announcer for the Cardinal Gym. These first responders are being honored today, folks.
Yeah, I love this. And as they're making their way out on the floor, a few of them were called out on a call. There were more than this a little bit ago, and Coach Guy Furr whispered in my ear, he goes, we lost some of them on a call. So these literally, when we say they're at a Beckons call, it's a perfect example here as the athletic director, Eddie Kite's about to present Trace Wynn with the ball.
A big-time Cardinal fan and a long-time Athens fireman.
Yeah, in fact, Trace has that basketball on behalf of the Cardinal basketball team. Trace, longtime Cardinal supporter, 27 years, various roles with the Athens Fire Department. So good to see them all out there today and getting to be honored and celebrated as they take the floor.
And of course, you may not remember this. His dad was a Texas trooper that was killed in a car crash in 1977.
I don't think I ever knew that until just now.
Yep.
Well, man, that makes me love Trace even more. I mean, those are the heroes of our...
He and his partner were killed in a crash.
Wow. So as they exit the floor, a chance for us to take a moment and just in a tangible, practical way say thank you and get that presentation. We're about to meet the Cardinals right now. It's Angelina.
Yeah, the Angelina starters are being introduced. And Tim, they've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 players with significant three-pointers on the season.
They will light it up out there.
But they don't score a lot of points. It's crazy how this works out.
Yeah.
Now we'll meet the Cardinal starters.
Yeah, and
here's our man. Well, they're going to turn the lights out on me, and I haven't marked the starters. But Ronnie Henderson needs no introduction, folks, because he has become a stud for the Cardinals. He's got averaging 11.4 on the season. He's got 14 three-pointers. He is the most athletic player on the Cardinal team, I dare say, Tim.
Yeah, he's definitely a fun guy to watch.
Zadi Labaki gets the start for the Cardinals. Zadi needs to get his act going. He's averaging 11.9, 5.6, but he's fell out of the Kilgore game, and that was trouble for the Cardinals. Braylon Stropp's winger, averaging 12.5 points a game as on the season. He's got 47 three-pointers. Getting the start today is Dede Zangham, averaging 3.8 points. Good to see Dede getting a start. And MJ Warlow, we can't forget him. He's one of the Cardinal leaders, one of the players that Tim mentioned won a ring last year. He's averaging 12.3 points on the season. He's got 30 three-pointers. Braylon Winger's 47 three-pointers leads the Cardinals. The Cardinals are averaging 6.3 three-pointers a game. Angelina's averaging 5.5. It is a Saturday afternoon in Athens, Texas. We have a near-packed gymnasium ready to play here on this February the 7th. It is Trinity Valley. It is Angelina. It is going to be a dogfight, Coach. Folks, we're glad you're with us. And with play-by-play, it is Tim Howard.
Thank you so much, Benny Rogers. I appreciate you stretching there for me just a second because Tom's not here to do the flashlight. So I was able to get it on. I didn't know how to get it off. Kidding with you. It is going to be a fun afternoon today as Zadi in the circle to start things off. See how the big man can get going because you're right. He had that monstrous 29-point game, and then in his last 3 games has only averaged 3 points a game.
And so, Tim, I failed to mention in the pregame, in the first game, the Cardinals won at Angelina back in December, 61-56. I expect that type of game today.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised either with that. Cardinals moving the ball quickly here in the first possession. Monty Henderson shot on the way. Start the bucket, big man. Getting it going. I love Monty and that.
No doubt about it. That's the kind of start the Cardinals needed on their first offensive possession.
Yeah, got to quick out of the gates here. Big defensive pressure down in the paint there as Dede is muscling up. Knocked away. Cards on the push. Henderson jump stop in the paint. Knocked out of bounds. Ball will.
Well, the thing about it is, Tim, we know that 49 points the Cardinals scored against Kilgore is not who the Cardinals are.
No, that's not them. And
they're averaging 74.8 a game.
Yeah, they got taken out of their game the other night, and it all started with just great D, and then it continued. Getting to the basket and finishing at the basket is MJ Wardlow, and I think that's part of this game. Hey, let's open it up outside, get to the basket. It's all going to flow from there.
No doubt about it. The Cardinals are going to want to get out to a fast start and just pull away if they can today. They don't want to keep this one close. They saw how those close games can go. They're 50-50 games.
Yeah, you're on point with that. 5-0 start here. Cards off to a good start. Almost got a steal there, but a kick ball coming.
But one thing, even above scoring, they've got to keep Zadi out of foul trouble and keep him on the floor because we've seen games where he's only played 5 and 6 minutes in the first half, and that's not enough from your leading player.
Yeah, you need that. A lot of that is going to solve itself when they get him in the flow, get him rolling. And, he's so dangerous on so many levels. 29 points just a couple of weeks ago. Close out on a shot definitely impacted the shot there was MJ on the hustle.
Angelina chases down the rebound. Angelina's coached by J.J. Montgomery in his 4th season as head coach, and he's also the athletic director at Kilgore College.
A lot on his plate here as we're approaching 2 minutes gone by. Oh, good pass inside. Missed inside, and then the late whistle.
Late whistle. It may be a correct whistle, but it was sort of a late whistle.
Yeah, it's the wait and see whistle is what I call it. And and I, the more I see it, the more I think I'm onto something with that. Not necessarily a 3-point play, but at least a 2-point foul. So 5-0. And I'm not just saying this game or any game. I'm saying kind of the game that we're living in now.
And if our cameras catch a shot of the Angelina bench, don't adjust your screens, folks. You're not back in a time warp zone because Byron Coleman, the former head coach of the Lady Roadrunners, is the assistant coach for J.J. Montgomery this season.
It is not your eyes playing tricks on you. It is indeed. So back a couple of free throws there make it a 5-2 ball game. And MJ trying to set it up on the left side. Oh, they flashed open. Good recovery there. That double team almost pushed him out of position. Now down low, hanging, shooting off the glass, won't go. And controlled down in the paint.
One thing I noticed about offensively for the Cardinals was to start, Tim, as opposed to the last few games, MJ was directing the offense instead of Armani. So maybe something we've seen in the scouting that shows that would be a better fit in this contest today.
15 on the shot. There's a foul. They practically took the middle linebacker out of position there.
They were trying to keep Zotti out of the play, and they tried a little bit too much.
Zotti draws the foul.
Darrell Desiree is going to check into the contest for the first time. Didi Zangham got the start over Darrell today.
Yeah, Darrell. And also coming in is number 12, Day-Day. So Day-Day and MJ, we got Armani out there as well as the big man.
Mercer's definitely earned more minutes, Tim.
Yeah, he came in quickly off the bench. That's another money shot from Armani.
Putting on a show.
Maybe let's call him Money instead of Monty. Good pressure. Almost got him in trouble there on the sideline. Good hustle, man. Armani Henderson. So much fun to watch him.
Oh, foul.
Yeah, they're letting him play. Knocked away. Quick hands. Darrell does
we met his mom.
Yeah. I was going to say she may get the award for the farthest traveler. I mean,
she came from North Carolina.
Couple of 1,000 miles by the time you go and come. Does it twice a week. Flies out and flies back.
That's crazy, isn't it?
I love that. I love the fact. A very nice lady too.
Oh, she really was. Had a bunch of nice things to say.
Back down. On the floor, not a shooting foul. And the whistle.
Who does an official look like?
Which official?
The one
right in front of us?
Yeah.
Well, he's got his back to me.
The ESPN and the later ESPN announcer.
Oh, that's
Stuart Scott.
Stuart Scott.
I swear he looks like Stuart Scott.
Just ask him to say, cool as the other side of the pillow, and back down. Nice job in the paint. They force out a three. Good answer. Clutch shot that time from Clarence Paya.
Yeah, good job of reversing the ball by Angelina.
Timeout on the floor. 16:21 to go. It's 8-5. TVCC leading by 3 over Angelina right here on the Cardinal Sports Network.
No, do not put those French fries into your mouth. Instead, put them directly inside your Quarter Pounder, where they belong. The hottest, juiciest Quarter Pounder yet. It's perfect. Made perfecter. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba.
At Trinity Valley Community College, we provide more than just an education. We provide a place for students to connect and grow. We are the home of champions. We are TVCC.
16:21 left here in this first half. Cardinals 8-5. Armani Henderson's got 2 3-pointers for the Cardinals. And Tim, elsewhere in the conference today, these got some huge games going on. You got Parrish is at Lamar State, Port Arthur. Pinola's at Navarro. TJC's at Glenn, and Kilgore is at Lee.
Hey, good stuff all across Region 14. We may have one of the funnest ones of the weekend right here. 8-5 early going.
And we expect this type game is going to be all the way.
I want to go back to something you highlighted in the pregame. Zadi, they got to get him going early. I mean, got to get him in rhythm. And I don't know the answer to that, but he's so key to this team.
He is, and it's got to come naturally. It can't come forced.
Yeah, he can't force it. Got to get him feeling confident again. I think his confidence is a little bit shaken right now, and it'll come. It'll come. I really believe that. There's a reason why he was awarded all the accolades last year and earned them even this year. But a couple of weeks ago, that kind of started changing. So out of the timeout, 8-5 Cardinals with 18 on shot clock. We got a whistle malfunction down there. That was one of the weirdest sounding whistles. I thought Benny was blowing that whistle for a second. I slipped in a wet spot there. So. Yeah, 16:08 to go. It's 8-5 here with Trinity Valley keeping possession. So Monty gets it out top to MJ. We'll set it up. 10 on the shot clock. 4 minutes gone by here in the first half of play. 5 on the clock. Monty creating, steps back, shot, and got rim. It's controlled nicely. Oh, Didi.
Hit the back of the backboard almost.
Yep. That was Dade on the rebound, but had it knocked away on the swipe.
I don't think they're called backboards anymore either. But
yeah, true. Backcourt coming. Monty Henderson with a steal. Goes up, draws contact, doesn't get the call. Oh, man, looked like a stampede out there. He's fortunate he comes away clean.
It's going to be a physical contest. We knew that coming in.
Wenger about to check into the ball game, as well as a couple other cards here momentarily. Get that for you. Programming note for you. You got Benny and me here today. Tom doing softball across town. So a lot going on with the Cardinals Sports Network. Cardinals pulling that one down. Here they come with a three-point advantage out in the corner. Baseline between the legs. Shot not there. The whistle and a foul coming against number 23, Damon Eli.
It's been a big day for the college, and we're not going to have a media timeout. I think we just had a media timeout. But a big day for the college. We had the Cardinal cheer squad win a second straight NJCAA co-ed championship. This is the second one over, second competition, and they're 2 for 2.
Yeah, man. And they won it pretty
convincingly.
Strong.
I mean, the semis they won 120 to 19.5.
That was 120 to
19.5.
Not 119.5, 120 to 19.5.
Yeah.
That's dominant. So free throw on the way. Good. And I think those are, you think free throws, you think easy point. You got to connect on those things when you're, don't let somebody hang around. Do the little things. The rebounds, the free throws, the no turnovers.
The hanging around is not much fun if you're the heavy favorite.
Yeah.
It's not the same that they're a heavily favored in this game, but the considered favorite anyway.
That's right. 2 for 2 at the strike. So good clutch shooting there from the 6'10 freshman out of Houston.
Saw softball win earlier today, and they're playing right now.
Almost jumped the route. There's MJ with the pick. On the push. Feeds the man. Goes up with the right hand. What a play. Explosive getting down the floor, and the finish by the great Zadi Lubaki.
Like I said, folks, it's going to be a track meet.
I was coming to you. I was going to give the no look. Into the paint. Boy, that's going to make Greg come out on the floor. He is on the floor.
Great answer for Paya.
Yeah, Paya's, he's proving himself early on. Formidable foe out there. 12-7 with 14 minutes to go here in the first half. Braylon shot. Count it for the sophomore.
With a step-back jumper.
Nice touch here from Wenger.
5 Cardinals have now scored in the contest, and we're not even 7 minutes in yet.
Henderson about to check in. Nice close out up top. Oh, finding him underneath.
Yeah, the Cardinals just lost track of where Eli was.
Yeah, that's not leaving a good taste in Greg Heyer's mouth right now.
You get beat, come take a seat.
Yeah. Approaching 13 minutes to go here. It's a 5-point lead. Trinity Valley, who are 17-4 on the year, 10-3 in conference play. Currently ranked 6th in the nation. That's probably going to change. Wenger draws contact, spins, left hand off the glass. What a shot.
Braylon Wenger.
Wenger is looking tough in the early going.
He shot that with great confidence, too, Tim, and all the action that he's moving and is moving the ball from one hand to the other.
He was shooting lights out in Kilgore the other night. Had some big, monstrous threes. Got to keep that fella in rhythm. 5 on the clock, getting to the basket, swatted away. I think MJ got it low going up. Shot from the baseline, won't go. Rebound, Didi pulls it down. So that's Day-Day. Between Didi and Day-Day. Braylon. A lot of contact. He said he got me on the elbow.
Stuart Scott disagrees.
I was going to say that is looking so much like Stu Scott. He's got a good conversation with Greg going right now.
What's he saying? Booyah.
Booyah. 12 minutes gone by.
Hey, Tim, the last time they played out, it was 61-56. I'll let you finish the play.
MJ with a steal. Quickly to go up. Oh, there's a foul there. Going to the free throw line momentarily.
This number jumped out at me the last game, the 61-56 game. Bench points. The last time they played, Angelina, 18, the Cardinals 6.
Wow.
That jumped out at me.
Yeah, that's huge.
And the Cardinals still won.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's going to be one of those things here that they don't want to see happen. With 11:52 to go, they'll talk about it over in that bench right now. 7-point advantage, Trinity Valley over Angelina on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Welcome back, Trinity Valley athletes. Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Sports Medicine is here to keep you going at full force. Our commitment to helping athletes perform at their best on and off the field is our core strength. Whether it's orthopedics, performance, or wellness, physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital is your choice for better health in East Texas. Just like every hard-driving Cardinal, we're focused on excellence every day.
2 left here in the first half at Leon Spencer Court Historic Cardinal Gym, Region 14 Conference Basketball. The Cardinals lead Angelina 16-9. Benny Rogers along with Tim Howard. Our buddy Tom Sherm is out doing softball right now. And Tim, the Cardinal softball team's at home tomorrow.
Yeah, I'll be on the call.
Who's on docket for that?
I'll be on the call along with Tom and Stephanie Ferris with split action tomorrow. So looking forward to Lady Card softball. And
1 and 3:30?
1 and 3:30 tomorrow. Can't wait. It's going to be a busy week.
On Super Bowl Sunday, the game doesn't kick off till about 5:30, though. So y'all should be out of there.
Well, they actually wanted me involved in some of that, but I said no. Got a Lady Cardinals softball. So, and if you believe that, I got some oceanfront problem. Inside 12 minutes to go here. Trinity Valley and Angelina. Fun one on Saturday afternoon here in East Texas. Glad to have you along. Tim and Benny with you, along with the entire Cardinal Sports Network. Armani is third 3 of the night. Yeah, why not?
Got the hat trick.
He is on fire. Love his shooting with confidence, too.
Yeah, Mom's in the house, and he's putting on a show.
Yeah, and the thing, I don't think I mentioned it, she makes that commit 2 times a week. That trip from Charlotte flies down every week. I was glad we got to say hello to her today. Back door, they catch it and cannot convert. Oh, man.
Cardinals got lucky there.
Souls got to be a little frustrated. Into the ball game at the last stoppage of play was Jahan Foster. Zadi, not this time.
You feel the crowd trying to wheel that one in for him?
Yeah, they were. Glad to see him protect himself going down low there, because it looked like one of those plays that could really be ugly. There's a foul coming here.
Got to go against Zadi. But see, the Cardinals did do a good job of protecting the ball there, and that set up, put him in a bad position.
Yeah, it really did. Coach talking to Jahan a little bit there as he's coming off
But you had a 19-9 lead with a chance to make it a 12-point lead, and now it's just flip-flop.
I was going to say that it can change so quick when you don't take care of the little things, and that is one that may prove to bite him here late in this, about halfway through this first half.
Zadi can't afford to pick up his second foul now. He's got to put a little bit more tentative, I would think.
Knocked away MJ, and in between the legs of both players, going down and getting it. I love that effort, though, man.
I'm not sure Zadi has a tentative on his gear shift.
I was going to say, that's one of the things that we talk about all the time. Maybe the shot's not going. Maybe there's, some quirk in your offensive output. But the hustle, the heart, the grit, all of that, you can always do that, and Zadi's showing that.
You're better with him on the floor.
Absolutely. And he's going to shoot his way out of this. It's just a matter of time. And I love the start he's had this afternoon. Durrell with a block, a swat. Oh, man, get up, Zadi. Well, that was a couple of bigs hitting it hard.
Well, that's going to be his second at the 10-12 mark, so I'm guessing he's probably going to come to the bench for the remainder of the half.
Yep, and that's what you can ill afford to do, is get into that foul trouble. Because when you're already kind of in a slump, struggling, you can't come out of it sitting. And he's going to have to sit the remainder of the half here.
So he leaves at 10-12 with the Cardinals up 19-11.
Into the ball game, Najee Graham. Graham had a great ball game this past Wednesday night in Kilgore. 11 points and great defense. Made big moments. Knocked away. Desiree tapped that one away. Picked up by Wanger.
Yeah, Braylon had a big hand in that all the way around.
Yes. Yeah, he forced that. And then Durrell was able to create, and then he ends up with the ball. 10 on the shot clock. Wanger over in the corner. They work it back to the other side. A lot of contact. Baseline jumper. Won't go.
And my goodness, there's got to be some contact foul called there.
Yeah, that was a great shot camera-wise of how intense that physicality is, wasn't it? Lots of paint work. And I'm not talking about that spare bedroom. Man, they are pounding in the paint.
Got to get in. There you go.
Najee going left.
Got trapped.
3 from Wanger.
It was halfway down. It was halfway down.
Oh, that's one I was ready to put on the books. 9:19 to go. First half of play from Athens, Texas, here on a Saturday afternoon, early February. Glad to have you along here from Leon Spencer Court in Athens.
Chance for Angelina on this trip.
Oh, knocked away. Good defense. What are we
Braylon
talking?
Winger again. Back-to-back turnovers created by Braylon Winger.
Working around the perimeter. Monty finds MJ. Screen from Najee. Wanger. Baseline. Oh, boy, that was a great stop down in the, not quickly in the paint.
Yeah, Jaden Spears did a great job that time by the Roadrunners of cutting off the baseline and getting the ball. Angelina, would this be their third opportunity without the Cardinals scoring, Tim, to try to cut into that lead? So they got to capitalize at some point, you would think.
Yeah, you got to find a way. 3 on the way, won't go. Rebound. Back door, front door, and
Nobody home.
goes to the garage. Takes a dip in the pool in the backyard. They was wide open. Good closeout to force a foul. He's going to have to earn it at the free throw line. But, boy, that was a great look, great vision. And Cards will try and make it pay off when we come back. 7:57 to go in the first half. Trinity Valley leading it 19-11. Let's keep it right here and give you a chance to see the Trinity Valley cheer come out and see what they got.
And this is just a third of the group, folks.
I was going to say
30 of them are up in Missouri where they actually won a national championship today.
I was going to say they made a big splash on the national scene today with another national title.
Next on the docket, of course, with the cheer squad will be come April when they will be in Daytona Beach, Florida, trying to win for like an 18th or 19th. I've lost track of NCAA championships now.
Rumor on the street is they're trying to find a place to hang all these banners. I mean, it is a
nice problem to have.
It is definitely earned too, and well respected all across the nation. In the game the other night at in Kilgore, Cardinals cheer was there, a group of them, and they just, you know, the oohs and ahs of the crowd. What they see that we take so for granted sometimes is really just fun to watch when you don't see it all the time.
Points off the bench right now are tied at 2 apiece, Tim. So we talked about that mismatch down at Lufkin with the Angelina had an 18-6 advantage, and yet the Cardinals won 61-56. Turnovers, Angelina's had 7 turnovers, and the Cardinals have had 3. So
there you go. At 19-11 here with 7:57 to go, Darrell Desiree at the free throw line. The lefty with a chance to add 2. It's the first one to go.
But Tim, we were talking about before that timeout there that Angelina had 3 straight opportunities to score when the score was 19-11 and didn't capitalize on any of the 3 trips.
Yeah, they've got to continue to work at that. Goes 2 for 2 at the stripe. That's big. As you stop and think about it, man, every one of these can help build you along the way.
This stat will jump off the page at you. Points off turnovers, Cardinals 10, Angelina 0.
Wow. Yeah, you got to convert off those turnovers. You talk about that all the time, and they are definitely doing it. Trinity Valley putting the clamps on them defensively, down to 8 on the shot clock. Good switch up top. Desiree making them work. Forces that, won't go, pulled down. Najee Graham with the board. Here comes MJ on the push. Cardinals want to run. Now they have to slow it down as Angelina does get back. Desiree for 3, not this time. Cardinals working defensively. Shot. Oh, got him up and down.
Yeah. You taught him that move, Tim. Be honest.
I was going to say, I do know that feeling. How about that? Great defense again. Got him. Said, I'm going to rethink this.
And look who's checking into the game. Zay Ferguson checking in for the Cardinals, number 10. And he's been a case of instant offense a couple of times we've seen down this last 4 or 5 games.
Yeah, let's see what Zay can do for the Cards here. Got MJ, and now Zay going to run it up top. Another giveaway. Cardinals moving through. We're still just under 20 on the shot clock. Day-Day and Darrell. Back door. Good closeout. Instant offense. Oh, boy, he landed hard.
Well, if you go hard like that, you're probably going to draw a foul, and it's going to be a hard foul.
So free throws coming here for Zay Ferguson out of Zachary, Louisiana.
Angelina's been stuck on 11 points for the longest now, Tim, and that's not a good sign if you're Angelina, because they had opportunities there when it was a 8-point game to cut into that Cardinal lead and did not do it any of the 3 trips that they had.
Yeah, that's one of those that's going to make Coach Montgomery just probably a little frustrated with his squad, because you kind of got them right there, but you got to take advantage when it's there. Free throw not falling for Ferguson, so Zay will get back on the stripe here.
Cardinals were 2 of 2 from free throw. Now they're 2 of 4.
Whoa.
That's not the way you do it on the lead.
Still 15 on the shot clock. Wenger and Henderson about to check in. I almost had that stolen. Got him trapped at midcourt right in front of us. That extra step. Long 3. Don't let that go. Talk about buying an extra possession. They throw it over our back. So Trinity Valley will force the turnover.
Boy, I'm like you, Tim. I thought the Cardinals were going to get damaged by playing great defense.
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. It almost came back the other way around. Into the ball game. Here comes Dede. He'll come on. And
you got more of a veteran lineup out on the floor now, it's safe to say.
Yeah, I think they feel pretty good about what they're at.
A chance with the Cardinals, Tim, in the final 6:02 to open up this 10-point lead and blow it open possibly.
You want to see that if you're in the Cardinal Gray.
But Angelina's so good.
Big three. How about it?
I was not going to interrupt the MJ 3-point.
You knew, and I knew what was transitioning there. And he said, let me finish this off. MJ Wardlow.
I'll finish my thought later.
That was well done. Big time points there from number 23. And they're already starting to stretch a little bit here, Benny. 13, you finish this thing the right way. And that's not the right way defensively. Coach Howard just gave the look.
Yeah, that was the clutch bucket, though, for Angelina. They had to have that one.
They needed it, and they got it. It's an 11-point ball game. Braylon. Working left side. Still 12 on the shot clock. Trying to get around the edge. Good closeout. Braylon going left side. Trying to create. Find the open man with 2 on the clock. Launched long, but the rebound is there by Dede.
What a great job of keeping the rebound alive.
Winger missing. Here's a fight for the loose ball. Picked up by Winger on the other side. Goes up, hangs. Foul coming, and free throws coming as well at the 4:46 mark here in the first half.
Well, I'll tell you what, Braylon Winger's had a very active first half for the Cardinals.
Yeah, he really has. He's
not fast. It's not out of control either. I mean, it's been very, very controlled.
And you love what you see from that young man, because he not only is, a leader statistically, it's the intangibles, the things that he's able to, his leadership, and, the fact that he's been there and walked that, not been there and done that, been there and won that is the way I like to say it.
Absolutely, yeah.
He's a force going 2 for 2 there.
And Braylon plays with such great confidence. When he kind of got in that funk there for a couple of games, it was hard to watch because that's not that kid.
Right. Indeed. There's a steal.
Uh-oh.
This could be fun. The crowd kind of tells the story on that one.
As Dick Vitale would say, better get a timeout, baby.
Day with something to say on that rim rocker.
28-13 at the 4:24 mark.
Wanger coming up and celebrating with his teammate. Just like that was fun to watch. 15-point ball game. This is a big 3 on the way, long off the backboard.
He counts the same, but he banked it.
That was a bailout there as Coach Montgomery is taking it however he can get it right there. They needed that one because this place was on edge. Wanger trying to answer. 3 on the way. There's a no-doubter for you. Braylon Wanger.
May I say it? He stropped it.
Oh, do it. Do it. 31-16. Looking to finish this first half off in a big way. Good D.
Don't go to sleep on the 3 if you're the Cardinals.
Working the perimeter, finding an open man. Finally in the corner of the 3, not there. Wow, it is going to be a foul down low. Who is it on, Durrell, or is it going to be on Dede?
That's just the 5th team foul against the Cardinals if it does go against the Cardinals.
Yeah, I was getting confused a while ago between Day and Dede, and I think the officials almost got confused. They're like, wait, stay right there. Turn around. Turn around. Let me get that number. It's 3:22 to go here. It's 31-16. Cardinals in the lead here, trying to pull away with the final moments of the second half. What is your take of the first half here? What has your takeaway been, the difference in this one?
It always amazes me when the Cardinals pull away, and we've seen this happen on 2 occasions that I can think of here at home, when they're able to pull away without Zadi on the floor.
That's what I was thinking. He left at with a little over
10-12 mark.
10-12.
It was 19-11.
And since then, it's been a, what, 12-5 run?
Yeah.
And that is a dominant player. When you say this roster is battle tested, I mean, they are loaded. Very few teams are able to do that.
Well, one thing Greg has done is early on this season, he got his freshmen not just minutes, pivotal
Quality.
When the games were on the line or there were tight crunches up that the Cardinals were facing, he got those freshmen in to see what they could do, and now it's paying dividends for him.
Absolutely. 3:22 left here. 31-16. Tim and Benny with you. Tom doing softball this afternoon along with Stephanie Ferris.
Yeah, let me get an update on that game for us.
Yeah, we'll look forward to that. See how the Cards close out this first half of action here against Angelina. Going right side, block inside, nicely done. That was Dee Zangwam with the right hand. Boy, Zangwam getting it done. Sub coming on here. It's going to be MJ Wardlow who will take the spot of Darrell Desiree.
Shuffle plus.
Chance to more than double them up here. Money Henderson starting it. Now they work it all the way around. MJ trying to create. Over Braylon in traffic. Knocked away. Nice hands that time by Ronald Durham.
Yeah, Angelina needed that defensive stop there. They got to convert, though.
They really needed that in a bad way. That's a great take that time by Murray. Not only did he take the ball in a spot he wanted, he was trying to set up for a three. He had to relocate on the pass and then go through traffic and deliver the reverse.
Yeah, there was a big exchange there for Angelina. They needed that.
They sure did. 2:20 left, first half. 31-18. Monty setting it up. Double trap. MJ with 5. Pass off in the corner. Drive. Shot by Day, not there. On the line, and the Cards are going to force a turnover. Winger got over there.
Yeah, Winger forced that by forcing the issue and not letting Angelina have a free run at that rebound, and the Angelina player lost track of where he was and was out of bounds.
Winger has he's been super clutch, and that time there did another little thing to give that possession back to Trinity Valley. 31-18, 2:01 to go in the first half of play. Cardinals setting it up. MJ to inbound for Trinity Valley. A lot of physicality before we start. MJ getting a foul called here as it will be on number 15. Zacchaeus Sells out of Coots, Texas.
MJ goes to the free throw line, has 5 points, including a three-pointer.
So MJ at the stripe.
Important for the Cardinals to close up this final 154, Tim, and keep this double-digit lead and extend it if they can.
Yeah, that's for sure. He goes, converts that first one.
We've talked too many times through the 11 years we've worked together. It's momentum going into a halftime locker room. Sometimes it's just huge.
Yeah, it can make for a long halftime experience or relatively short experience. 2 for 2.
And there are some coaches you want it to be a short experience.
That includes the fans out here. Sometimes it bleeds through. You can hear it no matter how loud the PA is pumping the music. It's a 15-point ball game. 1:45 to go. First half of play from Leon Spencer Court here in Athens, Texas. Home of Trinity Valley. Oh, good D there. That's going to be a turnover there. Cardinals going to have, going to be a whistle.
Yeah, Darrell did a great job of coming over and recognizing the pass was coming his way and stepped out there, and I thought it is going to be a turnover. There's a big chance now for the Cardinals here.
Big one here, chance to add 2. You just keep stacking points, right?
Tim, at halftime of the last game when these two teams played, when it was a 61-56 Cardinal win, the Cardinals led at halftime 28-23.
Wow. So a 5-point game. This one's got a chance to get really
It's 5
ugly.
point on both sides of the ledger, too, if you look at it.
It's true when you break it all down. Minute 6:20 left in the first half. Back door, trying to get there. They had him roped up. And no foul. No foul coming.
Thinking there maybe should have been a foul call there, Tim.
Well, Najee seemed to think so. He was pleading his case. Coach, I wanted to get there. I was just detained. So with minute 16 to go, we got a 30-second timeout here, chance to talk it over.
And our Game Changer app is slowed down today here in Cardinal Gym, so that's why I can't get you a softball score just yet.
Well, we'll try and work on that at halftime and see if we can get you an update on that. But that one is, you can find that link on the Cardinal Sports Network tvcc.edu page.
On the YouTube page.
YouTube page.
Yeah.
And can't say enough about Coach Maria Wynn Ratliff and her squad. They're 5-0 after the win earlier today.
And 17 newcomers on this year's squad off a 50-win team from last year.
Yeah, I was going to say, I was doing some homework on that yesterday, looking at all the names, and boy, a loaded, confident team, and they're showing it early.
Of course, it's like she pointed out when she and I were having a conversation. Yeah, there are 17 newcomers, but she's had 14 of them since August.
Well, I was going to say,
now she doesn't consider them freshmen.
They're
newcomers.
They do pretty much learn each other pretty fast, and you have to at this level for sure. 33-18, 1:16 left in the first half. And again, that game going on now, there's a doubleheader tomorrow. They'll throw that away. Cards are going to have possession underneath the basket.
Well, big chance for the Cardinals. Angelina can ill afford that. They can't turn the ball over and give the Cardinals any more help because 33-18 is getting pretty close to being on the tipping point, Tim.
Yeah, it's not a place that you want to find yourself anywhere, anytime. Braylon trying to get it on the three. Henderson skying for the rebound.
He only leaped about 6 feet in the air to get there.
Oh, he can fly. Now finding Durrell. Nice spin move off the glass. Won't go. Pulled down.
No finish.
Finger roll. Won't go. There's a rebound. Desiree
hustles. What about Durrell hustling down to get the rebound?
Hustled all the way back. That's great to see. MJ. Jump stop. Hang. Shoots. Won't go. Oh, boy. That's out of bounds off the cards. MJ is like, I got shoved to the ground there.
Here's the thing about the Cardinals, Tim. While they may have a game, maybe a game like they had against Kilgore where they only scored 49 points, they're rarely ever going to take the night off defensively. So you know when you're down 33-18 that their chances of a power outage is not in your favor.
You're going to see a comeback real quick. A comeback from way back. And that is what I've seen here in the first half. No doubt about the effort and energy. And I would say even the other night, it was wow. Foul there, and so offensive foul.
Oh, no doubt about it, yeah.
MJ able to get up under his own power after
Ronald
that.
Durham with the call, sophomore guard, 6'3".
So chance for a 2-for-1 here. You get a quick basket, you got a chance to come down and hold them on defense and get another chance.
Just such a pivotal point here. You just want to keep that 15-point or beyond lead.
I'm getting greedy, Benny. Sometimes I get a little greedy, and I don't think I should. I should probably listen to you more often, which I can't believe I just said. Don't mark that. Whatever we do, don't mark that. I don't need to be reminded. Henderson. Oh, look, Quicks. Yeah, there's a hold there. An easy call for the official as the young man out of Santa Monica pleads his case.
Yeah, he's going to lose it, though. It's going to be a 2-shot foul for the
Cardinals going to the free throw line. All right, I'll let you behind the curtain. I was looking at Benny like, come on, help me out. He's just shook his head at me. Sheikh Dibatke. I don't know. It's my first attempt. Yeah. Young man, 6'10", freshman out of Santa Monica, California.
Yeah, I think you got it right, Tim.
Yeah, I know you're saying that with confidence and a little. I hear the laugh in your voice as you say it. Like, sure, Tim. Yeah.
I mean, if you sounded like it's spelled, it'd be die, bake, hate.
All right, well, let's go with that. 35 seconds to go here. Durrell at the stripe. Free throw is good. 17-point lead. And Durrell converting there.
Well, if you're the Cardinals, you want to play this last 35.1 of defense like you've never played before because you want to keep them out of the scorebooks here. And going to be a foul on the backcourt.
Oh, boy.
But it'll be only the 16th foul, so it will not be a shooting foul.
That's good news there.
I can usually find a silver lining.
I was going to say, Mr. Optimism found something there. Desire at the...
Well, what about this crowd here this Saturday afternoon? It's packed in here, too.
Yeah, it's a good crowd. Got a lot of folks out here, and just a lot of energy. And one of the things about this team is you're going to get your money's worth when you come out for Lady Cards or the men Cardinals. They are going to put on a show for you.
Think about this. The Cardinals are 14 points away from having as many points as they had the entire game against Kilgore.
Wow. Yeah, and still a whole half to go. Good close out. 11 on the clock. Long three on the way. Not close there. Oh, tap back. And a whistle and a foul. Had to challenge the basket there was Day. So he will draw the whistle.
That's good. That's a good foul, though. I mean, you can't let that go unchallenged.
No, it's going to be an easy off the glass bucket otherwise. So chance to make him earn it at the free throw line. Stoppage of play. You're going to have Winger into the ball game, Desiree, and Wardlow all coming on. So they'll put a shot up here with 7+ to go.
I think we're going to have some junior Cardettes performing at halftime. The start of halftime, I'll tell the guys in the back. I think they have a clinic on campus today, and I think they're going to perform at the start of halftime.
Making memories here at Leon Spencer Court. Missed it. Tracked down by Desiree. Henderson with 5 seconds on the clock. Up the floor. 3, 2, 1. Not going to get it off in time as good closeout. So Cards will go into halftime with a score of 35-18.
For the second time this season, the Cardinals held a team under 20 points. And last year we saw them do it 11 times overall. So that's only the second time this season that's happened. And we know that good things happen when the Cardinals do that.
I would say one thing about it is the timing of this. Coming off of the heels of that loss the other night, it's kind of the bread and butter. Hey, we got to get back to being us. Put the clamps on.
Yeah, the loss to Kilgore does not define you unless you let it define you.
There you go. I love that. That's well said. So Cardette's about to perform, and men about to see the...
maybe the Roadrunners are going to join them.
I think the Roadrunners said, hey, got room for us. They were coming across the floor, and the music's about to start, so enjoy the show, fellas. 35-18, Trinity Valley up 17. We'll let you enjoy the halftime festivities.
And that was a performance by the Cardettes and the junior Cardettes who were here for our clinic. And I tried to get Tim Howard to join him out there, folks, but he just wouldn't do it. He afraid the young ladies would show him up, and I know they would have. So.
Well, it was partly that. It was partly the rider on my contract. No blue M&Ms in the dressing room for me, and, you know, I do have my standards. So.
We are at halftime, folks. It is 35-18 Cardinals. We're going to step away for a few minutes and rejoin you on the other side. You're watching Cardinal basketball on the Cardinal Sports Network.
I was a runner. I was up to running 3 miles a day. Every morning. When I was diagnosed with lung cancer, I was shocked because I'm not a smoker. Baylor, Scott & White, the facility, the staff, everyone has been so amazing. I love the fact that I can breathe.
When I first heard that I had cancer, I was referred to Baylor, Scott & White immediately. It was really important for me to be able to get my chemotherapy and everything here because I wanted to be close to my friends, my family. They were so confident and made me feel at ease and supported me. I felt like I was their only patient, and I knew they had several people that they were dealing with, but I was the most important person.
I had like a week of headaches. Throughout that week, I went to my local hospital. They referred me to Baylor, Scott & White. They gave me an MRI. The tumor that was inside of my head was cancer. Baylor Scott & White has given me this new technology that helps decrease the growth rate of my cancer cells. The doctor I have right now, he's just amazing. It's a great feeling to know the guy who's taking care of me actually really cares about me.
Baylor Scott & White Health, changing cancer care for life.
I wish I could tell you this life is easy, that you'll never know defeat. And every run you make will be perfect. But there's a difference between wanting something and making it happen. Passion, practice, these are the keys to success. If you want to lead this life.
First State Bank, we like to say we're big enough to help, small enough to care. Our communities and the families and businesses within them are what have mattered most to us for decades. Since 1935, our commitment has been to not only support local, but to foster growth for generations to come. We've given back to organizations that help our community thrive, and with 6 convenient locations, we continue to do our part in serving you, our communities, our businesses, our families.
And just touch me till I can get my satisfaction.
No one ever said you need to be sick to get better. That's why at Baylor Scott & White, we're innovating how people get well and stay that way. Where prevention might just be the prescription.
Way to work.
Teaching is on the treatment plan. And everyone is always on the same team. Yours. Baylor Scott & White Health, changing healthcare for the better.
At Trinity Valley Community College, we provide more than just an education. We provide a place for students to connect and grow. We are the home of champions. We are TVCC.
Your team leaves everything on the field. They play with heart and with their mind. But being smart starts long before the kickoff. With the latest technology, sports medicine advancements, expert physicians, we can keep your team healthy and protect joints and growing bones for this big moment and their future on any field. Physician-owned Baylor Scott & White Texas Spine and Joint Hospital.
There's nothing quite like coming together over a fresh-cooked meal. Face to face, burger to burger, solving the world's problems over fries. There's also nothing like solving the problems right in front of you, like baseball practice, swim team, and getting your family's meals just like they like it, all with a few taps on your phone. Yeah, good thing there's more than one way to solve the world's problems. Good thing there's Whataburger.
You know, they're not talking about just you all the time like they do rodeo athletes, you know. It's the Wright family, you know, the Wright brothers.
I don't really look at it as we're legendary, but it's kind of unreal what we do and what we get to do, you know, the things we've done and hopefully continue to do. I guess you could say it is legendary.
Come with me, and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Reach out, touch what was once just in your imagination.
Yeah, I got to sit by one seat away from him the other night. Every time I just look around, I'd be like, wonder what he's thinking in that mind of his, that great basketball mind, Leon Spencer.
What in the heck is Tim Howard doing sitting?
Well, he probably is like, where's my security detail?
You're setting me up for that one, Tim. I mean, I thought that's what I was supposed to. I thought I had the punchline for you.
Yeah, I mean, some great basketball IQ on that row until they looked at me.
Well, speaking of basketball IQ, the Cardinals were up 35-18, and they defensive generated 35 points, I dare say. At one point, the Cardinals had 10 points off turnovers. I don't know what it finished up. I didn't see a stat sheet at the half, so
I'll let you take a gander at it there. But one of the things that jumps out at me off of that is the amount of minutes that, you know, we talked about Zadi, and he keeps finding himself in foul trouble and can't really get into the flow of things.
Points off turnovers. The Cardinals lead 19-2.
Well, you'll take that.
19-2.
Even my low basketball IQ can handle that number.
Look at the deficit in the game.
Yeah,
17.
17 points. And what is it? 19-2 is 17.
Tim can handle that.
35-18, Benny. What are the keys here to start the second half?
More of the same.
Yeah.
The Cardinals had the balanced scoring attack. We've got 9 from Henderson, all on three-pointers, 9 from Winger, 7 from Wardlow, which you'd expect, and you got 4 from Desiree, 4 from Mercer, 2 from Labaki, and they pulled away from the opponent with Zadi on the bench in the final 10-12 of the first half. So I can't explain that. I have no answer for it, but there it is.
It doesn't make a lot of mathematical sense, you know, when you look at it that way. But I'll tell you this. Zadi couldn't wait for the start of the second half. He tried to get in late in the first half, and they're like, get back over here, come back over here. You got 2.
Yeah.
You know the rule. You can't pick up that third here in the first half.
Here with the second half is Tim Howard.
Thank you, Benny Rogers. Tom Sherham on location over at Rip Drum Gold Field at Kane Park, and working with Stephanie Ferris in a double header of softball today. Back to action here to start the second half. Skip pass over in the corner. Now baseline drive. Up and under, won't go. Swat, not going to get there in time. Off of the defender, Paya.
Well, I think if you're Angelina there, you needed that first possession of the second half to be a productive one.
Yeah.
And they didn't get that, so now you're looking at the Cardinals score. My goodness, the deficit just grows.
Yeah, it just grows, and it's not just a 2-point thing. Oh, looked like he had his mind made up. I'm getting to the rack. But it becomes not just the physical, but the mental as well. Henderson on the baseline, creating, gets in, now finds Didi. Saw it from, sorry, that is not going to fall. Zadi looked like he had a clean look, but didn't get the.
He got a good look from the free throw line.
Get the legs under it. Trying to get the big man going. He had 29 points 3 games ago, and ever since that, he's just kind of he's gotten into foul trouble early in a couple of games, and that's not a way to keep it going. Big block inside from Didi Zanglum.
Yeah, we've seen Didi's really raise his game the last couple of weeks here, Tim, at home.
Yeah, he's feeling feeling more of the same. 17-point ball game here as the shot goes over the top of MJ, but an offensive rebound.
Fresh 20, I'm sorry.
Muscles his way up, doesn't get it fought, and then stolen underneath.
Man, what an exchange.
You're hurting for Zadie right now. Sometimes it's a snowball effect. It starts, everything just packs on top. MJ back to Henderson. Henderson trying to create.
Well, we saw a couple of weeks ago, we saw Braylon look lost for about 3 games, and he pulled out of it.
Yeah, it comes. Braylon from up top, won't go. Rebound right where Henderson is where the ball goes. I'll take another shot, boys. Not this time.
I set Braylon up for those 2 shots, too.
Yeah, you did. Foul over the top. They're going to whistle that on Didi Zangwim. Number 21. 15-point ball game. 2 minutes plus going by.
Sorry, Tim, the Cardinals can't go to sleep on the 3-pointers because it don't take but a couple of those to make a 15-point game just be a 9-point game.
A totally different outlook, isn't it?
It sure is.
Leading it up the floor. Good close, coming back to push them back. That's a great defensive move there because it kind of got him in between.
Yeah, the Cardinals getting beat on the boards right now, and I know Greg Heyer doesn't appreciate that or like that at all.
No, it's not. There's a travel before the shot.
Yeah, great job by Didi of squaring up.
Yeah, he did his job in the paint. And then whistle there, and they'll catch Damon Eli with steps. Approaching 17 minutes to go here in the second half from Trinity Valley on the campus of Athens, Texas.
Home of champions.
Indeed. Good creation. Doesn't get the shot to go. And that is knocked out by Trinity Valley.
Not the start of the Cardinals where you're struggling offensively. You don't want to fall into that funk real quick here to start this second half because the deeper and deeper you go, the deeper and deeper you fall into it.
Yeah, you're right.
I say you wind up with a 49-point performance like you had down at Kilgore.
Angelina is outscored Trinity Valley 2-0 here in the second half with 3+ minutes gone by.
Is this a trend developing or something?
I'm not going to be the one that starts that. But they want to get back to that defense, see if they can get that working. That's not it. Got some help at the rim, though. The rim said, no, thank you. Bounces out. Winger creating, not getting the shot. Good offensive rebound.
Cardinals are cold offensively.
Boy, that's a speedy. Boy, Henderson says not going to happen. I'm finishing at the bucket.
He was 5 feet in the air when he blocked that one.
Oh, my goodness. He's so much fun to watch. Durrell. Trying to clean on the basket there, but, man, I don't want to miss the obvious there, but Durrell Desiree has a wingspan. His legs match it. Did you see him go halfway across the lane? Kept the pivot. We're going to a break, but we can't. We're contractually obligated to see if Benny can get some red hots here. So right behind you, Benny, this is your chance.
That's as close as I'll ever be to one.
That's as close, I was going to say. Literally had your moment to snatch it away. But
I wouldn't do it.
He wouldn't do it. You know,
I'm a man of honor.
And we also know that your candy of choice would be the peanut butter cup. So let's talk hoops here. 35-20. This is the media timeout. 15:59 to go in this ball game. Coach Heyer just talking to his team. He's not really fascinated, obviously. Well, they haven't scored since they have started.
They haven't scored, and what they've got to get back to is that team that outscored Angelina 19-2 off turnovers in the first half.
Yeah, and you said it in the pregame as far as consistency. He's been preaching, hey, we got to be consistent. That means every possession.
Cardinals shot 40% in the first half, Tim. They're at 0% here in the second half.
Wow. That will raise an eyebrow when you're having that kind of guy put through 4+ minutes now. 15:59 to go here in the ball game. Coming out of the media timeout. Still, the good news is you worked hard to get to a 15-point lead, and with 4 minutes gone by, they've just hit the 20-point mark. So the defense is still getting their moves, and now Desiree has an opportunity to change that.
You may not always play well offensively or be on your game offensively, but there's never excuse not to be at your best defensively.
(35-20). It's Cardinals leading here with Desiree going to the strike. Chance to convert. Boy, Darrell not able to do so there. It's the little things that really kind of jump up and trip you up. Darrell with a little thought process here at the stripe. Goes 1 of 2.
Mercer about to check back in for the Cardinals.
Day Mercer. Diamond Day Mercer stolen out front. Zadie taking the ball back to MJ. Thought about 3.
Henderson with a great steal there. My goodness.
He's so athletic. We talked, and Tom has pointed it out. You and I both highlighted it. He's so many tools in the toolbox. He can score. He can rebound. He can steal. Long 3. No, he'll get inside, drive, kick out to Braylon at the 4 on the clock. And whistle and foul coming here on Desiree. I believe.
No doubt about it. He and Zadi both were teamed up on the rebound.
So Mercer checks into the contest. He'll come on for Braylon. Braylon will take a seat time being. Looking over the minutes in that first half of play, a lot of minutes from, well, about the normal rotation. Good play there. They'll steal it and swipe an opportunity. Oh, nice pass inside. There's you want to, he said all ball on that. Greg is fighting for his player, man, and nothing hurts more than when you're in a slump and you get tomahawk.
Yeah, no doubt. And some of the fouls called against you are ticky-tack.
Yes. Here they go. Get it back to number 6. Come on, MJ, find him. Armani says, let me go up. Oh, my goodness, taking a shot. I say this about Henderson. He's fearless. He is fearless. He'll take off from anywhere on the floor, and he got the mindset, I'm going to jam it down your throat. I don't care if you're 2 feet taller than me. I'm going to the rack.
He knows no fear. You're so correct.
So Monty will go to the stripe with a chance to add to a 16-point lead here for Trinity Valley. We talk about the athleticism in Region 14. Man, we're seeing some of it here again today.
No doubt.
So many moments. That one will go.
And Monty now with 10 points. All of his previous 9 points were on 3-pointers in the first half.
And that's another aspect of his game. He can shoot that outside shot. He can get to the rim. One of the leaders in steals in the conference. Always up there week after week. Doesn't get that one to fall. Unfortunately, left that one. So 17-point ball game.
14-40 counting.
Cardinals and Roadrunners going at it here from Trinity Valley in Athens. Down on the block. Couple of fellas challenged, but able to get it over the top.
Here's the thing about Angelina, Tim. They're kind of challenged offensively as far as scoring a lot of points. It puts all the pressure in the world on their defense to have to shut the Cardinals down in the second half.
It really does. I mean, because you feel like, man, we got to make every possession difficult on them. Correct. If we're going to have any kind of a shot. When you got 14 minutes left in the game and you only got 22 up on the board.
I mean, and you're at the point of the game where you can still kind of hunt and pick and peck your way back into a game. But there comes a point, the deeper you go, as to where you got to go on a run.
You got to. That was a tackle out there. Oh, man.
And this is exactly what Angelina's got to do to get back in the game. Is defensively, they've got to
shut it down. They do. They get a good stop there. 14:07 left here. It's Trinity Valley and Angelina. Winger to check in momentarily. Got a respite there. 6 minutes gone by here in the second half of play. Shot off the glass. Well, I think he was kind of indecisive. Thought he was going to go glass and then goes nothing.
Just doesn't seem to be a lot of firepower on this Angelina team, and that's stood forward through the season, folks. That's not just me saying that. They're only averaging 61 points a game, which is pretty low for a Region 14 team.
Yeah, it's tough sledding for Angelina. Henderson directing traffic up top. Now Winger gives off to Zadi. Henderson finds MJ on the drive. Oh, a lot of physicality. There comes a whistle.
MJ's going to get bailed out there, but boy, they did a pretty good job of trapping him inside without any options available to him.
Coach Montgomery not really happy on that one. In fact, I am Captain Obvious on the heat. You could hear him in my headset. 10 on the shot clock. Winger to MJ. Wardlow for three on the way. Knocked it down. Something to say on that.
MJ with 10 points now in the game. 2 3-pointers and 32 on the season.
MJ with a clutch shot there. It's back to an 18-point ball game. Inside 13 minutes to go here. Henderson trying to pick his pocket up top. Moving, playing that D with his feet. Now down to 10 on the shot clock. Drive in the paint. Challenge shot. It's not going to go. Good defense from Winger. Henderson with the rebound. Cardinals on the take. MJ just knocked down a three. Trying to get it to Zadi. Work it inside. Good drive. Hanging. Not able to get it. Boy, that.
Yeah, Zadi cleared out for him, and MJ couldn't capitalize.
Looked like they were trying to design that to get him something going, but nothing materialized. Najee Graham will check in at the next stoppage of play. 12 minutes to go.
A lot of bumping going on away from the ball.
Yeah, it's physical. It's Region 14 action. Knocked away. Desiree knocks it off of his knee.
Great job of defending right there along the baseline.
So with a stoppage of play, it's going to be a media timeout with 11:51 to go. Trinity Valley leading over Angelina, 40-22. More after this on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Are you looking for a school with a champion mindset? Look no further than Trinity Valley Community College, the home of champions. Become a part of a community where excellence is the norm. A school that provides nationally accredited programs, award-winning groups, vibrant life, and dedicated support. We are ready to start you on your path to success. Become a Cardinal champion today by applying at apply.tacc.edu.
And welcome back to the Cardinal Sports Network presentation of Cardinal basketball. Cardinals currently up on Angelina 40-22 with 11:51 left in the game. I was looking at the schedule for next week for the Cardinals. On Wednesday, they will be at Paris for a 6 p.m. start. And they'll be at home next Saturday as part of a doubleheader with the Lady Cardinals. They'll play Bossier Parish at 4 p.m., while the Lady Cardinals will take on Glenn at 2 p.m. A doubleheader we'll have for you here on the Cardinal Sports Network. Speaking of doubleheaders, tomorrow afternoon, the Cardinal softball team will play Lamar State Port Arthur at 1 and 3:30 at Drummondville Field at Kane Park. And a combination of Tim Howard, Thomas Sherman, and Stephanie Ferris will have the doubleheader. It's a mixed doubleheader for you guys, is it?
It is. I understand that it's going to be well, we're not in the new press box yet.
Not yet.
So we're still not going to be spoiled. We might. Well, it's 80 degrees today, isn't it? So no blue lips for me tomorrow. Hopefully, knock on wood.
Back to you, Tim.
11:51 to go in the ball game.
Back to you and your blue lips.
the man with blue lips. Benny Rogers, Tim Howard. Missing time today as we got Tim, like he said, working along with Stephanie Ferris on the call with softball. Congrats, Coach Marie Wynn-Ratliff. Looks like she's got a power squad again. Good pass down low, and Najee had it knocked out of bounds. I want to see Najee build on that performance off the last Wednesday night, because he was a clutch player in that Kilgore game. Had 11 points in that one. Desiree picks that up. 10 on the shot clock.
In a game that we knew was going to be where points were going to be hard to come by, Tim, 18-point deficit is a big deficit.
Henderson creates. Henderson finishes.
And he just grew by more than that.
Oh, man. 20-point ball game. He said, let me dot that.
Monty's got 12 in the game now, Tim.
Henderson has been all over the place, not just on the scoreboard, but with the D, steals, and the assist. That's easy inside, is it?
But Durrell's doing all he can to fight them off inside, but they just go to the well one too many times against him that time.
Yeah, they have the Roadrunners have got a good strong presence down low. They have really defended well inside. They've made the most of their opportunities. Still a long way to go to get back in it. Winger trying to have something to say about it. Desiree inside the top of the key, won't go, rattles out.
Coming from the 10-minute mark here of the second half. The hill is still pretty steep for Angelina.
Yeah, they got a long way to go to get back in it, but are very capable with their three-point shooting. They're just going to have to find a way. Great job inside by Zadi Lubaki. Hanging. Oh, stay healthy, everybody. Same shot, different result. Last time down, that one rattled out. This time, he knocks it through.
Put it this way, Tim. Angelina is 37 points away from scoring their average.
Woo!
With 9 minutes to go now.
That might be a question, a comment you could bring up in the post-game report. That's a strong statement. Boy, there's a foul out front. Winger's frustrated about that one. He's like,
well, you know, we've talked many times before about that you're going to have off nights offensively, but there's no excuse or reason to have an off night defensively, because that's just all effort right there.
That's effort, energy, grit, strength, tenacity, and you're right. You can always create that. Don't always do it, but you can always have it.
And defense creates offense, as we saw in the first half, by 19-2 scoring edge off turnovers.
Wow. 6 on the shot clock. They may be in trouble. Now they get it. Someone trying to create. Taken away. Desiree out front. He's going up. Challenging. Blocked inside. Good closeout. I didn't get a number. On the sideline, it will be Cardinal basketball.
It was hammer time.
Boy, I'd love to see that one again. That was a great liftoff. I want to say... I want to say it was number 10. Pass out. Henderson for 3. Shot. Crowd tells the story. Henderson again for 3.
Got 15 points in the game, 4 3-pointers. Now he has 16 3-pointers on the 23 pointers on the season.
Love the energy as the Cardinals putting them away. 23-point lead, inside 9 minutes to go. Angelina trying to find another mode.
Well, they better find it in a hurry.
I was going to say, threw it over to one of the Cardettes. She says, look, I'm open, but I'm not eligible. I'm not in the game.
I love the Cardettes, but I wouldn't go that route.
How about that? So with 8+ to go, Cardinals trying to build on more, stacking them up. Zadi up top as well as Desiree.
Cardinals are 2 points away from having as many points as they had against Kilgore on Wednesday night.
Wow. Out there, Najee, did he knock it off of? No, he wasn't. Last touch by Graham for the Cardinals. Trying to find that gear. 8 minutes even left here in the second half of play. Heard Coach say there, I don't think he was talking to us, but he's two hands. I had flashbacks to Coach Harper telling me that, oh my goodness, big shot there.
And that's how Angelina can get back in it on a quicker pace, obviously.
Jaden Spears, the freshman, hits that three.
Back to a 20-point game.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Henderson correcting traffic. MJ with the catch. Oh, Desiree takes a roll.
Either that or it was the greatest acting job I've ever seen.
Foul with 7:24 to go. It's going to be a media timeout here. So 7:24 left in this ball game. The Cardinals will talk it over here, and Benny will crunch some numbers, and we'll come back and give you all the details after this on the Cardinal Sports Network.
Such pressure.
No, do not put those French fries in your mouth. Instead, put them directly inside your quarter pounder, where they belong. The hottest, juiciest quarter pounder yet. It's perfect. Made perfect.
What you heard, it's what you hearing. It's what you hearing, listen. It's what you hearing, listen. It's what you hearing, listen. X gon' give it to you. Wait for you to get it on your own. X gon' deliver to you. Knock, knock, open up the door, it's real. With the non-stop pop out and stainless steel. I'll go hard getting busy with it. But I got such a good heart that I make the mother wonder if you get it. Damn right, and I do it again. Cause I am.
All I've got to tell you, Tim, is points off turnovers. The Cardinals 24, Angelina 2.
Well, that number bears repeating.
24-2 points off turnovers. Favor of the Cardinals.
Wow. 20-point ball game, 24-2 off turnovers. That number says it all.
Does defense matter or does it not?
I think you have got it on the numbers there. Zadi takes the inbound now. MJ gets the screen up top from Zadi Labaki. Zadi shot over the top. Gets the roll. Let's get Labaki going strong here in the last 7. What do you say?
Yeah, he needed that.
That's good for the big man. Get a bucket. Give him a little help. Oh, Zadi going airborne right in front of us. Closing out on that 3. 22-point ball game, 19 after the 3.
Yeah, the Cardinals can't go to sleep on the 3, that's for sure.
In the corner, working it around the perimeter. MJ tracks it down. Over the top. Zadi for 3. Not this time. Not going to get that one to fall. 19-point ball game. 6:22 to go. It is crunch time here for Angelina.
Pay is the leading scorer for the Roadrunners team. He's got 7.
Say that one more time. I didn't hear.
Paya is the leading scorer for the Roadrunners.
7.
7.
Oh, wow. That's a long afternoon. There you got 30 points with 6 minutes to go in the ball game. Desiree. 10 on the clock. 3 on the way. Won't go. Tapped around. Controlled. Last touch. Off of the Cardinals.
Well, that's a big hustle play by Braylon, though. Yes, the ball went out of bounds off of Braylon, but he battled for it all the way.
Henderson back into the game as well as Ingram.
Yeah, Monty's got 15 points, including 4 3-pointers. He's got 18 3-pointers on the season.
Working it through the contest here. Still Trinity Valley trying to close this one out in front of the home folks here in Athens, Texas on a Saturday here in early February. This is a special day, obviously. Balling for the Cure. Shot on the way, won't go. Oh, never squeezed it and last touched by Angelina.
And next Saturday is Valentine's Day, Tim, so I hope you remember me.
Well, I hope that we'll some way, somehow be able to get some chocolate out of the deal. I know you've given up on the Red Hots.
And the Reese's peanut butter cups.
I mean, if ever there was a time she was literally in the shot, I was waiting for you to try and steal them like Monty Henderson's been stealing basketballs all afternoon.
He could get away with it. I couldn't. Now, somebody stole my treat that the Lady Cardinals brought me the other night.
The people want to answer. Did we ever find out what happened on that?
Never.
Wow. So 5 minutes to go in this one.
I don't think the people care.
19-point advantage for the Cardinals. Henderson, long three on the way. Not this time. Tracked down in the corner by Durham. Ronald Durham gets the rebound. 6'3" sophomore.
19-point game. If you gotta go on that button, you better push it.
Yeah, now's the time you got to go turbo blast. Try to make something happen.
Yeah, it's massive run time now if you're Angelina.
Day really putting the pressure on out top. Try to measure the steps. He knew he was in trouble. He's like, uh-oh. There's a pass, Winger, the catch underneath it, swatted back down. Four minutes plus, that rattles out. Rebound, Desiree on the rebound. 4 minutes go.
And slow this sucker down.
One shot. Foul out top. It's going to be on number 32. This will be on Gladbach. Okay.
The smile on Drill's face makes me believe that there be some acting going on there.
I was going to say, he does let you know, hey, I'm playing a part right now. I am an actor. 19-point ball game. Inside 4 minutes to go. We'll keep it here and talk over
let's keep
this.
It here. The pace of the game, scoring is exactly what we thought it was going to be, too.
Yeah.
I mean,
no surprise.
No.
This team's not. Angelina is not really built to put high numbers up.
The first time around, he was 61-56, and we may not get there.
I was going to say, we're going to have to get a little something going here if you're going to add 12 more points, because they've had a total different rhythm here in the second half than the first half. At halftime, the Cardinals were leading 35-18. They've only scored 14 points here in the second half.
Points off turnovers remains 24-2 Cardinals. Second chance points is 6-2 Angelina, which is a surprise. Points off the bench is 15-11 Angelina. So it's that one category that you can't get around, and that's a team playing defense against you and creating points off of it.
That's a great point. As you get a chance.
Turnover-wise, by the way, Cardinals was 7. Angelina, get this number, 21.
Wow. That's one that we'll definitely talk about as Benny Rogers is pulling out his smartphone and scanning the QR code, giving you an example. You do see the QR code up in the left-hand corner of your screen there. Chance for you to be part of the day here as we are balling out for the cure. All the proceeds will go to the Kate Yao Foundation. Help make a difference. Henderson over to MJ with 7 on the clock. Not there. Offensive rebound. Hustle play there from Lubaki, and it's capitalized by Winger. Braylon hits the 3. See how they close out this last 4. We'd love to see them go on another mini run here.
Cardinals with 8 3-pointers, Tim.
8 threes. I am writing that one down because that's they've kind of had a more output than I realized as you're saying that.
That's 24 points.
24 of the 52.
You got 24 off turnovers and 24 off 3-pointers.
Man.
There's going to be a combination between the two.
There's a shot up top. Not there.
Oh, my
Henderson's there. The finish. Desiree comes in, ready to close it out.
He defies gravity.
That makes you want to ask, how high can Mama jump? Because he getting up. He's an elevator.
I wonder what his vertical leap really is.
The human elevator. Darrell Desiree goes high.
He is played like a man today.
When I say goes high, the ball was halfway up the screen on the wall. That is up there. SWAT City. Nicely done. That wall's not there.
Darrell didn't get the start, but he's made up for it from coming into the game.
There's an unforced error. Well, they do track it down, though, but nobody there eventually. 5 on the clock. 2. Force and nice finish. Boy, that was a good shot by Julius Crosby. Because Crosby was in trouble. He had to gather himself as Henderson's on him, and he found enough to make it count as we're at 2 minutes and change.
Cardinals gave us 18 points in the first half and giving up 14 here in the second half.
If you've seen that before, you know the result of that one coming. Winger.
Stripes.
Yeah, putting it together there. He's had a nice afternoon.
No doubt.
Winger continuing
he's got 15 points, and he's got 3 3-pointers.
Boy, he's clutch.
That was his 50th 3-pointer on the season, by the way.
Baseline. Kind of a standoff down there. He's looking at him. Nice job. Oh, boy, they're going to get a whistle.
Poor Zadi.
Zadi is like, I don't think I did any.
He gets hammered. He gets hammered down here in the first half when he goes up for a shot, and nothing called.
That's his 3rd foul with 1:35 to go.
But he's taking it. He's got a smile on his face. He's taking it with not too personally.
Yeah. And I still think once he gets, it's going to be one of those games that unfortunately on paper is going to have a chance to either make him think a little bit more than he should, or it's going to challenge him.
I mean, he set out 10 minutes of the first half, yes, but he's been a major contributor here in this second half.
Absolutely. Absolutely, and that's important. And he's doing the things that you can't really show on paper.
Measured by stats.
Yeah. So I think they'll be just fine. You mentioned that Winger had a couple of games there where he wasn't where he's at today, and they're going to be...
No doubt about it. And
they'll be fun.
You got MJ with 10. You got Braylon with 15. So there's 25 between the big 3 right there. And then Zadi's got 4 more. So there's 29 points from the big 3.
In trouble there, bringing the blitz pressure.
That's what those 3 have done defensively, Tim. That sometimes isn't measured with the stat sheet.
Yeah, good point. It's so hard to get the metrics on some of that stuff. 90 seconds to go in this one. Trinity Valley closing it out here at home on this Saturday afternoon in Athens. Glad to have you along. A couple of big games next week as we get deep into Region 14. Henderson on the drive, finishing with a floater.
Like taking candy from a baby.
Boy, he's had a nice afternoon.
19 points.
1 away from the big 2-0. So with a minute left here in the ball game, Trinity Valley trying to get to that 61 they had last time. Probably not going to get there. Well, they'll have a chance at it. Oh, I knew that was coming. They're going to hold it. They're going to run a little clock. Let's see if they will shoot with 20.
Angelina was just 16 points this half, had 18 in the first half.
Wow. I was about to say, you think there's a shot from Henderson, not going to get it to fall. Trying to get, no. He's like, I'm going to get us to at least what we had in the first half. Well, he's going to have to go to the free throw line to do it. Because he said, you ain't getting me no candy from this baby. Desiree, big smile on his face. Big old grin. Burrell. There's some chatting going on in there between the two. A lot of smiling.
The Cardinals should get a dribble out now, I would think, after this, unless Angelina decides to force the issue with fouling, which I can't imagine they would.
So they're going to have 17 in the second half. 59-35, the final. Trinity Valley gets it done. I love the game inside the game. MJ looks over at one of his teammates and he's giving him the shoes. He's like, oh, he's smiling. He's like, I am not about to run.
I ain't taking that bullet for the team.
That's right. And they were baiting him. He's smiling.
So our final score was 59-35 Cardinals over Angelina. We knew points were going to be hard to come by for Angelina. I'm not sure either one of us thought it would be that hard to come by. Cardinals give up 18 in the first half, 17 in the second half, so that makes the third time this season that they've held a team to under 20 points and a half. And I can see that number grow now as we head down the stretch of the season. I know Greg Hire will too. The Cardinals improved to 18-4 overall, 11-3 in conference play. Angelina falls to 12-10 overall, 6-8 in conference play. We're expecting Greg Hire to stop by here and join us.
Yeah, get him up on the set momentarily with us. Shaking a few hands and hugging a few necks as he's making
he's a man around town, you know. He's very popular.
I love it. And absolutely. I thought he was giving me an inside pass there, and then I was realizing, oh, that ain't.
You would have fumbled it.
Well, the thing was, Benny, as we get Coach here, we knew he wasn't passing to me. He knows I have no hands. We knew that. Hey, Coach, congratulations.
We're play a numbers game with you.
Okay.
You outscored them 24-2 off turnovers. You held them to 18 points in the first half and 17 in the second half. What's the most impressive number?
Points off turnovers, I think. You know, it's a low. There was only 56 possessions in that game, so it was a low possession game. Very similar. The Kilgore game, there was 60 possessions in the game. The Lamar State game, there was 57, and in the Blinn game, there was 56. So, you know, teams are really trying to slow the game down against us, and you know, we're very good at home. You know, it helps to be at home. It helps this environment. What an amazing environment. You know, the students, the community, everyone that came out to support us, and we needed it the last, you know, since that Kilgore game, and really it all started at the Blinn home loss. It's been some tough times around here, and you know, I told them it's at the end of the day, we got to get back to just competing and playing hard. It's really that simple.
That's what I was going to say. I saw a lot of that DNA coming out with the pressure and the defense. You shut them down first half, shut them down to under 20 in the second half. That's impressive. Talk about Henderson. He had 19 in the ball game. Winger with 15.
Yeah, I told him after the Kilgore game, who's going to be the guy on this team that's going to bring us home? And you know, I told Monty before the game in starting lineup, I said, bring us home tonight. Bring us home tonight. I've been loving how he's been playing. I love how he's responded to the challenges that you know, I'm always trying to grow him as a young man and as a player, ultimately, but the person determines the player. And he's responded really well. And, you know, when we got back, I put Braylon on the second team in practice, and all of a sudden I seen Braylon start taking the ball to the basket. He got a bloody nose in practice, and he
So you're saying it was a soft practice? No, I'm kidding. Nothing soft.
There was nothing soft about the last couple of days,
sure.
physically or mentally.
Yeah.
But I saw a different Braylon, and I told him before the game, I want you to be the same guy you were in practice.
Awesome.
Like, be aggressive, take the ball to the basket, use the backboard, get to your strengths, have strong pickups. And I thought he did a great job of that tonight. And I thought MJ leaded like a warrior tonight. You know, the shoes that he's got, unfortunately, for an unknown circumstance, I'm not gonna say, but they're slippery on this floor, and it's been bothering him. And so it bothered him in warm-ups. It was bothering him at halftime, and I just, you know, had to tell him, like, you know, keep your mind. But I love how he leaded today. I thought he did a great job of leading, and then he hit a big three.
Yeah.
In the corner. You know, we didn't rebound the ball like we're capable of today. I thought Darrell Desire I thought he was that anchor on our defense, blocking shots, rebounding, just playing hard, not worrying about if the makes and misses, the shot attempts, just his court time was valuable. I can't wait to see what his plus minus was for the game, but it was a real physical game too, and he really responded he played physical, smart physical, and intelligent, but through the contact at the same time.
I got a quick question for you. Zotti seems to be getting in foul trouble early and can't really get in the flow of things. So what's the answer on that? How can you navigate through those times? Keep him upbeat, keep him positive, and find. He did a good job in the second half not picking up fouls, but early in the game, a couple of fouls, he was gone the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, that's on me. That's unfortunate. No one told me that he even had one foul, but I had him out there for 10 straight minutes. I didn't even give him a sub because I was committed to, after the last couple practices, I was going to play Braylon, MJ, and Zadie.
Yeah.
Until they ran out of gas. Unless they were in foul trouble.
Yeah.
And I didn't know that he had one foul. I don't know how I missed the trip at half court, but he did have 2 fouls.
Right.
And he was tired and got the second foul on the rebound because he was fatigued. And I should have taken him out of the game and got him a blow because he did have a good rhythm to start the game. He was running up and down the court. He was playing defense. I thought he was in a good rhythm. And that kind of, then he had to sit for 10 straight minutes, and then you got to come out in the second half, and you got to get recharged up. And he's been bothered by he's had a couple nagging injuries that he's fighting through, and he don't want to sit out. He don't want to sit out practice. He's a big one of the
He's a leader.
He's a leader. I told him you're the head of the pack, and so. What comes around goes around. He's had some games where he's been in foul trouble, and he's going to have some games coming up where he's not in foul trouble. He's going to put up monster games.
Well, there's people here who want to talk to you. I understand that, but I wanted to ask you, you took a look ahead to next week. You go to Paris on Wednesday. I would expect a Region 14 dogfight on the road up there.
Yeah, I watched Paris play Angelina. They're different at home. They're lightning quick. They play guard. They play big at home, really. Even though they're a little undersized, they play big and athletic at home and fast. The coach does a heck of a job in his first year, and they're going to play an up-tempo style of play. But they'll probably slow it down when we come in here. They played up-tempo here at our place, but they'll probably slow it down when we go there. And it'll be another one of these Region 14 road dog fights. And, you see all over the country, winning on the road is just extremely hard at all levels. And, I don't have an answer for why we're so much better at home. It's definitely got to be a mental thing, but we're trying to figure it out.
Well, I'll say this with all certainty. You hold a team to 35 points, you got a real good chance of winning. I don't care where you're playing.
Way to go out on a limb, Benny. Way to go out on a limb.
Yeah.
Well, Greg, thanks for stopping by.
Yes.
Have a great weekend. Who you got in the Super Bowl?
I got Seattle.
Okay.
I got Seattle by 10 points.
And is that because of Seattle by 10, which they're going to be, or is it because, like me, you don't want New England to win anymore? They've had their time. I'm just kidding with you.
No, I just think Seattle's a better team. I think they got an elite defensive team. I think that defense wins championships, and I think
who would have thought he believed that?
Yeah, I think their defense is going to prevail at the end of the day.
Go talk to your
Thanks,
fans.
Coach.
Okay,
Appreciate
thank you guys. Go Cards.
Thank you so much, Coach Greg Heyer. Always good to see him.
Again, our final score was Cardinals 59, Angelina 35. That's going to wrap it up from Cardinal Jim. For Tim, I'm Benny for the CSN crew. Thanks for joining us, folks, and good afternoon.